Well, hey guys, I'm joined by Firenze Paul, and we're going to go pick up his new car, which is a
1965 Fiat 500.
And this one's quite a special Fiat 500, because what's different about it?
It's called an 8-bolt one that they made for 4 months after it changed from the suicide door model, the original one. So they used the 8-bolt door hinges from the suicide doors on the F model. The doors pointing the right way, and it's got a white instrument cluster which people like, so quite rare and quite nice one.
Yeah, so I mean that should be quite good. Obviously, like I said, we're in Paul's left-hand drive Vauxhall Viva. Lockdown's over, which is fantastic, so we can actually get out now. And we're picking up another left-hand drive Fiat 500. So Paul's got a thing about left-hand drive cars, and he's trying to keep up with my car collection now by buying another one. So let's see how we get on anyway. Right, we just pulled over onto a lay-by, just get Paul's first thoughts on his new Fiat 500. What do you think there, mate?
Very small. Looks very nice though. Very cheerful. The wife will love it.
Big man in a small car, but it's going to look good, you know, husband and wife in 2 classic cars to show. So,
hopefully.
Yeah, looking forward to it. So anyway, let's get home and look at the car properly. So there we are, one Fiat 500 back. Paul's brought this for his wife. I think she's quite happy with it. So his collection's increased. He's got the Fiat 500, the Viva behind me, and the Firenze. So I'll let Paul talk you through his new Fiat 500, or his wife's.
Well, it's a 1965 8-bolt.
So what's the 8-bolt mean?
8-bolt on these hinges from the suicide doors from the model before.
So obviously the suicide door is opening the other way, and
this white dial as well. They made them for 4 months only before they went to an F. So it's a bit different. No, it looks like it's a good restoration. There's a few little bits on it, but it's yeah,
good. I mean, it's basic stuff like the steering wheel. It's got a bit of crap around the edge that you're just going to have to clean up.
Yeah.
You notice there's a bit of play on the steering wheel itself that needs doing. Little bits need tidying up, like the carpet. We're still working out some of the controls, so it'd be interesting if any of you viewers know Fiat 500s. But we found on the floor there's this little pull push thing which increases the throttle pedal. We're not sure what that is. I think personally it's something to do with the cold start. They've got an interesting cold start on them. So you've got the starter motor works here and the choke working down there, and I think this is something to do with the heating system. I'm sure one of you viewers will comment on that. Very basic car, nice Webasto roof. Yeah, do you want to guide him through the rest of the car there, Paul?
Yeah, I don't know that much about it yet, to be honest.
Nice sweet little number plates on the front.
Yeah. Don't push it away from you.
There's a fuel tank, and interestingly, you don't have a fuel gauge. So
use the wheel brace and dip it in there.
So don't run too low on fuel.
There is a warning light when it gets low, and then otherwise you dip this in, pull it out again and see how level it is. Apparently that's what Fiat owners did.
Spare wheel in front. Legibly you can get spare parts for these from, where did you say, when they were new?
Loads of places.
Literally getting from the corner shop.
Yeah, oh yeah, hardware stores in Italy back in the day.
Here I have the battery.
New battery, by the look of it.
Tiny, almost motorcycle battery.
Glove to stop it banging about. That obviously was free.
Always nice to have little bonus extras.
Whatever that is. I don't know what this is.
Should you have a look in the engine bay?
Yeah, loads of spare bits of it.
This is obviously a rear engine car, much like Volkswagen Beetle. As I know Blue the Beetle Harriet will be quite pleased with it.
The car that was on the Good Look Revival advertisement for 2 years. They just took it off as this car going along with a woman hanging out the top. So you may have seen it in advertising.
Nice little boot rack. Simple 2-cylinder engine, which no doubt I'm going to have to get used to working on this.
Yep.
Yep. So it's literally a motorcycle engine. Well, it seems like. What did you say? It's 650.
Yeah, it's the upgraded one.
Yeah.
So it's off the 126 Fiat.
Yeah.
But he said it's got a 500 head on it to give it more compression, apparently.
Yeah, I mean that's interesting.
On there, apparently. I can't really see what 6.
So maybe you guys might know something online about those numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, an interesting downdraft carburetor. It looks ever so simple to work on. And the previous owner, they had this dynamo reconditioned, didn't they? So one less to worry.
It was refurbished 4 years ago when it came over from Italy, and he spent about £1,000 on bits and bobs, so he's looked after it well.
So is that how long it's been in the country? 4 years then, before you've owned it?
2016 it came with a woman brought it over and had it restored.
Wow, interesting. So yeah, it's a new sweet little project for your good self to work on.
And when you drive it, every single woman looks at it. All of them.
And they've got an interesting exhaust, you know, it's like a little bend on the end of the tailpipe. It almost seems like it's squashed, but apparently that's the way they are. So yeah, hopefully we'll get more of this car on the channel. It was interesting following Paul with his Viva. You know, it's a nice way to wrap up things, you know, having a classic car,
this is running
collecting another classic car. And I mean that car now is absolutely beautiful. Paul's put new front LED daylight running lights on it.
On a switch, so I can turn them on and off.
Yeah.
I saw you behind me and they looked fine. They weren't too bright.
Well, you know, I mean, it's all safety and you're obsessed with that, so it's all good stuff. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.